What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 19 of WCW 1992. We are still on the road to Halloween Havoc. It is a long and winding road. It's at least now close enough that it shows up on The Office, but we're still 24 days away. It's a weird number of days because we ended on a Saturday night, which means we get to start with booking the B show. Always my favorite thing to do. So let's just do it. Alright, so what did we do on Saturday night? We did the big Pillman and Austin beating Sting and Cactus match. That was very important. We had Pillman beat Sting. So Pillman now has, a reason to ask for the title shot. Probably not going to do that on a main event. Although he could ask for the shot on main event, and then he could talk to Sting on Saturday. I don't know if we could do that. Paulie found out what spin the wheel make the deal was. Okay, there's stuff to cook there with that. Vader and Bam Bam, those guys just keep brawling. Tully, let's see, Tully keeps trying to get Dan Severn to fight him, and Dan Severn's like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Barry Windham and Too Cold beat Eddie Guerrero and Tracy Smothers. Ron Simmons beat Z-Man, and then Ricky Steamboat challenged him to a match. Stan Hansen is coming soon. Dusty wants Dustin to prove he is a man by wrestling Arn 1v1 at Halloween Havoc. Alright, let's just do stuff we know we're doing. We gotta do Paul Lee. We have to do Rick Rude. We have to do Mike Awesome. And they are going to be like... this is going to be like footage shot during the week. And it's going to be them outside of the WCW offices in like Atlanta or something. And Paulie's going to be like banging on the door being like, we demand to talk to the WCW board of directors. This is unprecedented prejudice being shown against us, not letting us know the match until right before it happens. And then they're going to get like, you know what? Yeah, they can all be there. They're gonna be banging the door down, and then a bunch of security guys are gonna come, and then Rude and Awesome are gonna see that they're outnumbered. But Paulie's gonna be like, "What are you gonna do? Lay your hands on me, I dare you! It'll only add to our suit." And then he's gonna get like pepper sprayed or something, and then he'll get like dragged away. Doing Paul Lee voice right off the bat was rough. That just hurt my throat. Paul Lee tries to get into WCW offices to complain about spin the wheel, make the deal, but gets kicked out. Alright, I also noticed that we didn't seem to do anything at all on Saturday about that Regal and Liger match. What was the last thing we did with Liger? Was it him just beating Piper for no reason? It was probably that, wasn't it? It sure was. Thank you, Roddy. And then he got attacked. Oh, right. Regal attacked him. Right. Okay. Let's do a match. I'm going to do William Regal. Sorry. Steven Regal. He's going to take on... Oh, I don't know. The Italian Stallion. Think I've done that one before? Let's see. No. Great. That's 6 minutes. Regal can win. No WCW title shot for the Italian Stallion. That's fine. And then, of course, since Regal ruined Liger's big moment, we're just going to have Liger come out and attack him afterwards. Enraged Liger attacks Regal after match. Do like 3 minutes. All right, let's do an interview. Brian Pillman, Steve Austin, they're talking about the Stinger. It's basically just going to be these guys celebrating their tag win from Saturday night. Pillman's going to be like, hey, Steve, I know you won that world title, and I think you're very deserving, and I said I'd give you a shot. But now it looks like the roles might be reversed because I pinned the Stinger on Saturday, and I think I deserve the shot at Sting. So same rules apply. If I win the title, I'll give you the shot. And then Steve's going to be like, that sounds good to me. Sting, if you've got any guts, you know, that kind of stuff. Pillman wants a world title shot from Sting after pinning him in the tag match. That sounds like the opening of the show to me. Let's give people a B-show main event kind of deal here. Let's see. I keep thinking I should book this guy that just came from our school, and I keep not doing it. I'm gonna do that this show. It's gonna be a dark match, but I'm gonna do that. I feel like Dustin hasn't really been wrestling much. Let's send Dustin out there. Well, there's not really many opponents. Scott Norton is unimportant. I guess he could wrestle Scott Norton. I don't think that'll be a very good match, but... I don't know what to expect from Darren. I don't know anything about him at all. I think he's a real guy, but Googling his name after the stream where he first graduated, like after we were done, I Googled it and I didn't find anything. So, no idea. Anyway, Dustin's going to win this. Since we have enough post-match beatdowns, how about Dustin just cuts a promo afterwards? He's going to grab a mic. I guess Jesse will be there since he would have been in the corner. He's going to talk about Arn. He's going to talk about how he just made light work of Scott Norton, just like he's going to make light work of Arn Anderson at Halloween Havoc. I guess this is him confirming the match, which is a big get for main event. They don't usually get that. Dustin made light work of Norton, just like he will do to Arn at Halloween Havoc. I mean, we could maybe make it to the Giant. Goldberg, I mean, what's Goldberg's first year? 97? It'd be a long time. We'll see. But I think the Giant first shows up in, like, 95? So, like, I don't know. I mean, we're almost in 93. It's not, like, impossible. Let's see. We got 15 more minutes. What's the Cactus thing? It's Cactus and Steve Austin. Was I supposed to start that with that tag match? And I probably didn't. Alright. I didn't... Yeah, I mean, they were in the tag. Alright. We're just gonna give Cactus a win to keep him going here. Cactus Jack, how would you like to beat Tommy Rich. I should probably actually select Tommy Rich. It would probably help. Give them like 8 minutes. Cactus is winning. We've got 5 more minutes. Vader and Bam Bam, not really a lot there. What's my percentage? Oh, I could actually use more wrestling, which is unusual for me. Usually I have that all good to go. I've been trying to just get Tully momentum, so maybe I'll just give him another squash. He has cool momentum. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Dan Severn beat someone in a 5-minute match. That sounds like a job for Jerry Lynn. Though I might have done this. I have done this. This sounds like a job for Jimmy Garvin. Oh, the Young Pistols they're very involved now, although they didn't make it onto the show. I did him and Jimmy Garvin. How is that possible? I guess Dan has just beaten all the lower card heel guys. What about Richard Morton? Alright, great. What a match. Dan Severn's going to beat Richard Morton. December 3rd, 94, the Giant debuts. I mean, that's basically 95. I feel like that's a win for me. Yeah, listen, we could make it to December 3rd, 94. That's possible. Anyway, he's going to beat Richard Morton, and then we are, in fact, going to do another post-match angle where Tully is going to attack Dan. And I'm going to give storyline success to Tully Blanchard and see if that gives him momentum. Basically, the idea is here that Severn won't attack Tully, and then Tully was like, fine, I'll do it. Tully decides to bring the fight to Severn. I'm fine with that opening. Cactus and Tommy Rich, sure. Pillman promo, Regal, Liger, Paulie, Dustin. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Don't think this is an especially good episode of WCW Main Event. It'll be fine, like a 65. I mean, 66 for these two. I'll take that. It's a decent start, all things considered. Oh, I forgot the dark match with the guy. God, fuck. Alright, hold on. We can fix this. Add match. Post-show. It's a post-show dark match. With Daryl Loudon. Leadon? I don't know. And he's a heel, apparently. So we got to put him in there with a good hand baby face. Someone that I'm like, yeah, good. There you go, kid. You know? Someone like a Larry Zbyszko. Six minutes, post-show. Larry Z wins. Great. Alright, back to this. 64 for Tully beating up Severn, that's fine. 63 here, I'll take that. Ooh, they had good chemistry. Interesting. 87 promo. That was with Brian Pillman being very poor. I think he's done well at that in the past, so I think we just got dinged here with the RNG, which sucks. But that means the B show. If you're gonna get hit with it anywhere, that's the place. Just a lot of nice little undercard matches so far of guy getting pushed, beating other guy. And then getting attacked by the man he's feuding with. Paulie throwing a fit at the WCW offices and then getting kicked out, gets an 89. I mean, listen, that does sound great. I can't lie. Main event 64, one of the worst matches of the show, which sucks. Although Scott Norton is not. Scott Norton is not getting it done right now. Real main event is a promo. Oh, Arn was there. Well, all right. Just pretend. Don't look at this. Arn was not there. These guys talked about him, and it got an 85. Oh, right. Daryl got a 9. Woo, baby! Oh, Mamma mia. I don't think we're going to be doing a lot with Daryl. Whew. 73. I mean, a pretty good main event. Oh, man, a 9. That's rough. Goth gimmick and yeah. I mean, listen, there's always been goths, man. Although it's in '92, it's probably like a cartoony goth, you know, like Undertaker shit. Larry Zbyszko's contract is ending. Well, let's. I mean, he has been solid for us. We did just use him as like a good hand type. Yeah, that's fine. Listen, you're 38. How about a 2-year contract, you know? Nikita Koloff is fully fit. Nikita Koloff is a guy we used for that one angle and have not really had anything else for him. MMA fights in '92 is another wild one where it's like, I mean, I guess it existed, but boy, it was really on the fringes at the time. First UFC is like still a year away, I think. No, Pride doesn't start for years. Pride is like post-UFC. First Pride show is in like 99. But there is like, I don't know. Now we're getting into like the history of MMA. But there's stuff going on like Valley Tudo Japan and shit like that. You know, the really, really early shoot style stuff that's maybe a work and maybe a shoot. Like, you know, Pancras and all that shit. Alright, we let Jody Hamilton leave. House show, Great Lakes, almost 900. Eddie Gilbert. What's Eddie Gilbert doing? Probably booking ECW. That's probably what he's doing. Y'all ever watch old MMA? That shit's wild. Like, even if you don't like the modern stuff, like y'all should go back and watch like the first 5 UFCs. They're crazy. That's a pretty low rating for worldwide for Saturday night. I feel like we usually do over 500. Good old Cowboy Bob. WCW main event. Okay. match battle arts. That sounds like you. It's a very skiff sentence. I mean, we should steal Bobby Heenan, right? I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like, our color guys are all right, but yeah. I mean, we should probably steal Bobby Heenan. Like, Don Callis is fine, but what does he want? Wow, that's a lot. Oh, this is the same. No, no, Bobby, you don't want us to pay you $100,000 a month. You want $1,500 a show. That's actually what you want, Bobby. You that's the biggest split I've seen yet. That's wild. Yeah, no. You want $1,500 a show. And you want 3 years, never-ending work. Yep. What's WWF offering you? Oh, he's not gonna sign this. They're offering him $93,000 a month. That's crazy. All right, listen. I'll give you $2,000 a show, which is way less than that. I just want to see if we can somehow, like, trick him into signing this. That would be crazy. As a signing bonus, I will offer you $10,000. To sweeten the deal, I'm willing to offer you none of this. None of this. Downside to your offering is I'd be looking for at least 7,600. So the downside of 7,600. So we'd be paying 7,600 downside, which would be like just a monthly wage, right? And then 2,000 a show on top of that. So that's still way less than $100,000. I'd accept these certain by a better offer from another company unless you're willing to improve. I mean, listen. I don't think we're getting Bobby, because it would take us $100,000 a month to sign him. And like, I know we have the money, but like, I don't think a commentator is worth that much money. Like, last month we made $500,000. We signed Bobby Heenan. That's now we're making $400,000. You know what I'm saying? That's and it's not like he's adding to the gates. He's just putting the numbers up a little bit, if any. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna steal Bobby Heenan. That's just crazy. Don Callis, you live to see another day. Larry Z, all right. Yeah, Bobby's not signing that unless something terrible happens. Or terrible for WWF, great for me. Reslow is out of business. Godspeed. Oh no, Masawa got hurt. Not missing any dates. He's fine. All right, here we go. Saturday night, which we are now taping in the Omni, which is wild. Oh God. Oh no, Stan might be the judge now of Wrestler's Court. Yes, Stan is now the judge of Wrestler's Court. Scott Hall dinged up a rental car. Oh no, he didn't pick up a share of the tab. Sorry. He'll ding it up later after this. Okay. Small positive, great. I would also listen to Stan Hansen. I would be like, yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. Hansen, sir. Alright, let's, big angle. The Stinger is going to accept the challenge from Brian Pillman. I mean, I guess this isn't really a big angle, it's just him accepting. Well, actually, here's how we'll do this. Sting accepts challenge from Pillman for HH. And then right after that, we're going to do an angle where as soon as he says, like, I accept, he will be jumped from behind by Brian Pillman and Steve Austin. And then he will be saved by Cactus. So Sting is going to sell. Fight. Just do fighting on him too. This could be like 3 minutes. Pillman, Austin, jump Sting after he says yes. Saved by Cactus. Alright, and then we're going to do a third promo about this later, where Sting is in, like, the trainer's room. They're, like, checking on his leg. I guess we're going to say they chop blocked him. And he's like, oh, my leg's hurt. Oh, man. Oh, I hope that doesn't affect the match of Halloween Havoc. And then Cactus Jack comes in and is like, Stinger, I got your back, brother. Don't you worry. I'm going to make them pay for what they did to you. I'm taking Brian Pillman out tonight. Cactus. Well, does that have to be tonight? We'll book another Saturday night to stream. Let's do it next week. Cactus is gonna make Pillman pay for what he did next week on Saturday night. Alright, great. That's like a solid 15 minutes of the show we got booked. We should probably book some kind of match at this point. Alright, let's see. Don't really have a lot going on with Simmons and Steamboat. Definitely put them in some kind of main event match. Oh, I like this. Well, I was gonna do a 6-man, but I don't know if that would be main event worthy. Let's go 20 minutes. I can't imagine I've done this, but we'll have to check. Ricky Steamboat and his friend Jushin Liger taking on Ron Simmons and Steven Regal, the odd couple. No, of course not. Why would this match have ever happened? That would have been insane. I'm going to give this open. Probably not going to give it 20 minutes. That's probably too much, actually. Let's go like 18. See, Liger would be mad at Regal. Simmons. Steamboat is probably too over to lose this match. Yes, he's very over. Liger is probably the least over guy, but I don't want him. Actually, Liger's like right up there. Actually, the least over guy is Regal. Let's do. I'm gonna do your winner, Ricky Steamboat, who is going to win on Steven Regal. Actually, let's Liger over. That should be fine. And we'll also do partner miscommunication, which is here somewhere. Yes. Let's say it's Regal's. Let's yeah, because Regal's the one getting hit, right? Excellent, causing this need to be defeated. Oh, to be defeated. Okay, no, I have that backwards. So it should be Ron Simmons. It's our main event. $20-minute draw. 20-minute draw is not the worst idea. That is like a very 1992 finish. It's not the kind of thing I would do, but it's not. I actually kind of like it. Skiff, you're on the booking committee. Draw. I gotta assume time limit draw is an exact finish. Time limit finish. Nothing's been settled here, folks. Make sure you tune in. Of course, we'll call this TV time remaining draw. That'll be the gimmick here. All Japan do draws in 92. Brother, everyone did draws in 92 all the time. It was the style at the time. Alright, we're going to do another angle here. We're going to have Bam Bam and Teddy Long in the ring. They're basically just going to be like... Oh, Bam Bam. Wrong guy. Big Van Vader. And then they're going to call Bam Bam out. And Teddy Long's going to be like... You know, Vader, he's tired of fighting you every week. Every week you come out here, you fight him all over the building. It's like 3 weeks in a row. No matter who excuse me, no matter who wrestles, you guys fight all over the place. We gotta settle this once and for all. Normally, at this point, I would set up a cage match, but I feel like I've already done a lot of cage matches in this save. It hasn't even been a year yet, and I think I've done more than one cage match. So, instead, we're gonna set up Halloween Havoc. Falls Count Anywhere match. Promo 2 set. Which I think we've also done a lot of, but promo to set up. Vader. Bam Bam. Falls Count Anywhere at Halloween Havoc. Alright, let's do... I want to do a 6-man tag, as is tradition. Look at these guys, the storytelling, probably. We're going to do... Rude. Mike Awesome. Actually, I think I did this exact 6-man tag. Isn't this how I got the Tully and Dan Severn thing started? Let me check this. Anyway, they're going to be taking on Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, and Dan Severn. I think that is how I got it started, right? It is, in fact, how I got it started. You know what? We're calling this a rematch. That's fine. I'm fine with this happening again. It makes sense. Severn. Actually, you know what? To make this slightly different. Oh, Severn can't really brawl. I was thinking maybe what I do. Oh, the Steiners aren't great at brawling either. That's shocking. Rick's alright at it. Tully's alright at it. I was thinking maybe the way I make this different is I make it a wild brawl. Because now it's more of a grudge match. Let's try it. 10 minutes. Wild Brawl, so it's not just the same match as a month ago. Alright, we've already given these people... Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do Tully Blanchard. He's going to pin Dan Severn. But it's going to be tainted, bro. It's going to be tainted. I would also like to do a Paulie promo. Before that, where he's like... he's like wearing big heavy sunglasses to block his eyes from showing that they're, you know, he got pepper sprayed or whatever at the WCW offices. But other than that, it's just going to be kind of a bog standard. Hey, we got a 6-man tag. Tully's here. Dangerous Alliance. Back at full force, brother. We're taking out Severn and the Steiners, etc., etc. Injured. Paul E. hypes up 6-man tag. You guys are all off screen. Let's do this like 3 minutes. I need a storytelling match. Badly. Oh, we could do something with like Arn and Dustin. That's really, or it's either that or something with the band and the Cowboys. So let's do something with Arn and Dustin. I have never done this as a straight up tag. Alright, here it is. 10 minutes, storytelling. Arn wins. Pretty straightforward stuff here. Road agent can't be a competitor. You get out of here, Arn Anderson. And then he's going to cut a promo after that. On Dustin, where he's just once again be like, "Oh, you sent your boys to do a man's job. I'm gonna show you what it means to be a man at Halloween Havoc." You know, that kind of. I'll pull the Glock and press it. You know, he's gonna just. You know what? I'm gonna give Arn 6 minutes and let him cook and see what happens. I don't think I've ever let just Arn Anderson. Hey, here's a mic in 6 minutes. I don't know what's gonna happen. Dustin how to be a man at HH. How much do we have? 10 more minutes. We're actually pretty rock solid on the ratio, which is surprising. So I think we're going to add a 10-minute match because I feel like we are a little short on matches. Who's just hanging out? Koloff could do something. We do have all of the band. The Vader thing could be a post-match promo, I guess. I'd be fine with that. So we'll do Big Van Vader. And he's going to beat... Vader is another guy. It's where it's like, boy, he's just beating every babyface I have here, I think. Has he beaten Johnny B. Bad? No. All right, great. 6 minutes. Yes, I am aware this is a non-title match. That's great. And then we got 2 minutes, which is just enough time to do 2 minutes. Stan Hansen. Overness. I guess he's off screen. This is like a video package. Coming soon. Stan Hansen. Alright. We need to placement mode the shit out of this. I think we gotta open with this big Sting thing. So I would say that. And then we gotta keep that there. And then I would say the Vader match is fine. And then we have to do the thing. How did the Arn promo get in front of his match? Then the match, and then the promo. Andrew Paulie hypes up 6-man tag. 6-man tag. Cactus is going to make Pillman pay for what he did next week on Saturday night. Yep. And then main event. That is a main event. Or a Saturday night, I should say. I don't know. I think it's a good show. This tag team match, it's like Steamboat and Liger have been really great for us, so I think that'll be really good. I expect good things from that. So I'm going to say like an 86 on the show. Daniel's bullish. He's going 88. I hope so. Let's see. Sting got a 99 on his promo. Good to see that. Then he got beat up. That got a 72, which is fine. $70. Lack of psychology. Interesting. Also, it's still got a 70, which is crazy. Vader got a 91. Vader is cooking. Oh, boy. Who cares if no one could put the match together? He just started punching them for real. 93 on this promo. I didn't expect this to do that well, but Vader is just... Vader is doing good for us. I'll say that. Vader is doing very well. Don Callis was pretty weak at the desk. Could have been Bobby Heenan. 62 for, hey, Stan Hansen. You guys know Stan Hansen, right? We signed him. He's coming. You guys like cowboy stuff. Arn Larry Z versus Raven and Sabu putting up a 76. Okay. I will definitely take that. Oh, we got the tag bonus. That's what it was. All these other times, these guys wrestled each other. They were all 6-man tags, so we didn't get the tag bonus. But this time we did. That's the difference. See how Arn cooks on his own. Oh, Arn cooks on his own. Oh, Arn cooks quite well. You know, maybe not as well as our top guys, but he, you know, it's a good meal. 71 on this. Oh, it was only 3 minutes. Okay, I was like, why did this do so bad? Yeah, this was just a short little thing. An 80 on this match. Okay, Wild Brawl was fine. Did anyone excel? Yes, Rick Rude was very good at Wild Brawl. And everyone else is kind of just alright. Although that was better than the storytelling match they had a month ago or whatever, so it's the right call. 78 for Cactus being like, I'm gonna avenge you, Stinger. It was probably my fault we lost the tag match, and now you're hurt, and I'm going to get Brian Pillman. Bang, bang! Perfect Mick Foley impression. You've never heard a better one. You close your eyes and you'd be like, wow, Mick, when did you get on Discord call, brother? Oh no, at 76, what happened? Oh, Steamboat and Liger didn't work well as a team. Oh no, that's bullshit. They would be such a good team. Why is this game lied to me? That's what happens when you put two mythical being-based wrestlers on one team. It's too much for the game to handle. You can't have a dragon and a Liger on one side. I wonder if the crowd cared about the time limit draw. I don't think they did. I think it was just the... very hot crowd. Attack chemistry. No, they didn't care about that at all. Yeah, it was just them being a bad tag team. That sucks. I mean, it was still an 84. Although if that match had been as good as we thought it was going to be, I think Daniel's 88 would have been correct. So that's kind of a bummer. I wanted to check and see if we got Tully momentum. He still has chilly momentum. What do I gotta do? Like, all of his matches, it's like win, win, win. Like, I thought maybe giving a success in the storyline thing would give him momentum, but that didn't really do anything either. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed now. AEW trademark, AEW got the feeling. Alright, man. Sure. Every mod we do, no matter where, Ogawa's there. All right, main event time. Sign Ogawa. Go. You go to hell. 92 Ogawa is still Rat Boy. I think he's even more of a Rat Boy. Now he's the Rat Man. He's an elderly rat. Angle. This is I don't know if this is gonna work, but I want like a fired up Dan Severn, so this is gonna be horrible. But the idea here is like a fired up Dan Severn talking about Tully and being like, "Oh, Tully, I can't even do his stupid accent and get fired up. It's too hard." "Oh, Tully, you know, I was trying to keep things on the up and up in you, but you attacked me from behind, and then you cheated in the 6-man tag on Saturday night. I'm sick of it. I want to settle it in the ring. Face me man-to-man one-on-one, or are you too chicken to do it? All you've ever done is attack me from behind or wrestle me in a tag match." Dan wants a singles match with the cowardly Tully Blanchard. Let Ogawa cook. No! I've seen what he cooks. You know what? Since we're on a never-ending quest to get Tully momentum, maybe that should be him coming out to yell at Tully after a match. Who wants to lose to Tully? It's the same local guys every time because we never leave the Southeast. Oh shit! Buck Quartermain? Buck Quartermain is active in 92? Oh my god. Is there anyone as Duke Josie? ropes. I mean, they're wrestling Tully, so it doesn't have to be anyone that's over. Let's send Buck Quartermain out there. Buck, brother, your face tonight. If beating Buck Quartermain doesn't get you momentum, I don't know what does. It worked for every TNA wrestler in 2005. Why wouldn't it work for Tully Blanchard in 1992? Also, I guess Tully is now standing in the ring when this happens, so we'll put him on screen. Alright. Let's see. What else do we want to do? Pillman should cut a promo. Pillman and Austin, they've been doing really good together. They're gonna brag about, you know, Sting, you stupid idiot, you fell into our trap. Oh, and now Cactus Jack wants to defend you on Saturday. That lunatic. Just a couple months ago, he was a screaming madman, and now you trust him? Boy, you are an idiot, Sting. That's etc. etc. Pillman and Austin. Mock Sting. Hype match with Cactus for Saturday. Where's the band? It's been a very light band stream so far. Here's the thing. I don't know what I'm doing with the band. I've really lost track of it. I need to figure out what the pay-per-view match is. Because we like, inserted Barry Windham into it. So what we do? We did Barry and Too Cold, and they beat Eddie and Tracy Smothers. And that was after a thing we did where... yeah, we did 8-man tag where they pinned Barry. Because I guess Barry wanted to put someone over, as he often does. Thank you, Barry. We appreciate it. Because, like, usually I would just put Eddie into, like, a light heavyweight title match. But he's already beaten Jericho, and Too Cold isn't ready. Maybe we should just do Eddie and Barry Windham as the pay-per-view match? I'm writing in the notepad. Y'all can't see it. So I'm going to do a match. I'm going to have Eddie just win a match. It doesn't have to be against a band member, but you know what? We have so many band members. It might as well be, right? I suppose he could beat Norman Smiley. Windham cannot be a light heavyweight. He is a huge man. He's a toned light heavyweight. Okay, I don't... What is Eddie Guerrero, then? Lightweight. I mean, I guess he could wrestle for that title. That feels wrong, because Barry Windham is, like, humongous. I'm Googling this now. Barry Windham was 6'5", brother. I don't... No. No. I disagree with the game. No. I think the game will let me make that a light heavyweight title match, but it just feels wrong. Anyway, Eddie's gonna win this. I'll make it tainted, I guess, since he's a dastardly heel. You know what? This could be a light heavyweight title match with Norman Smiley. Why not? What do they consider Norman? Now I gotta know. Muscular middleweight. Yeah, that checks out. And then I'll have Eddie cut a promo afterwards on Barry Windham. Where he's going to be like, Barry Windham, you idiot. You were supposed to side with us, but you sided with these losers. You made the mistake of a lifetime, pal. Eddie tells Barry that he made a mistake of a lifetime. Let's once again book B-Show main event. Let's put Koloff out there. Steven Regal could use the bump, although I don't know if he'll lose the Steven Regal. But I would be fine with that. This could also be a TV title match, which would be fun. Two title matches on main event. Let's go. Let's do Steve Regal. Tainted. See what happens. Oh, Koloff is cool. Okay. Thank you, Koloff. And then let's also do afterwards. Let's do Regal continues to beat up Koloff. And then Liger runs out. Because I don't want Liger to just run out and fight him every time. Bam Bam and Vader are already doing that. Liger stops Regal from doing further damage. That's how we'll word that. Because Koloff doesn't need saving. He's a big strong man who does things on his own. We got like 7 more minutes. That sounds like a match to me. Is there anyone else who I'm just like, dang, they need a match? Maybe Liger and Nikita will have chemistry. Eh, maybe. I would like Too Cold Scorpio to get over. The problem is, he's not important. Although if I teamed him with some of his band teammates, like, say, Van Hammer, then that would be fine. So let's do the rap rock connection of Too Cold Scorpio and Van Hammer. Taking on, God, I don't know. I mean, it could be the Young Pistols, but you know, let's. I want to then put them out there with not the Cowboys for once. So they're gonna take on Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker and George South, who probably also don't like that rock and roll music, you know. Too Cold's winning. Freebirds. Michael PSAs doesn't work here anymore. Currently, we employ only Jimmy Garvin, which is why you see him doing random jobs here and there, because it's like, well, what else are we gonna do with him? This doesn't need to open. Oh, is Eddie and Norman a better opener? Probably not, but it's gonna. Last week's show got like a 70 something, mostly from that Pillman and Austin promo, but we have another Pillman and Austin promo. So, I don't know. 70. Yeah, this wasn't great. The new Freebirds Garfin and Quartermain. Yeah, beautiful Buck Quartermain doing the Freebird strut. Wearing a wig. Wearing a long blonde wig. 57 on the Eddie promo. Hey, he liked going off script, but he still didn't cut a great promo, so that's not a great sign. Listen, he'll figure it out. He's a young man. We believe in him that he's going to get there, mostly because we have history on our side to say that will happen. Tully and Buck got a 61. I mean, Buck got a 25. He's almost 3 times better than that guy we got from the power plant. So, you know, he's got that going for him. 67 for Dan. I mean, 67 on Dan Severn promo is actually pretty good. Yeah, happy with that. Yeah, it's got a 50. George South's gimmick is getting stale. What is even his gimmick? Jobber? I mean, Too Cold was the best guy in this match, but, you know. I mean, listen, this is the B show. This is where you do these matches. This is where it's like, alright, let's get Too Cold over, you know? By beating George South. 86. Maybe Pillman is just bad at improvising, although these promos still do gas, so it doesn't seem to matter too much. Though it could just be Austin hard carrying it. 71. I'll take that. I'll definitely take that. Then Liger ran out. Tell the game he's still doing the gimmick 30 years later. 71. What did I say? 70? That was pretty close. Honestly, like, this is an episode that, like, didn't do great in the game. I mean, it did alright. It's for a B show, that's fine. But, like, this is... I would have liked this more than most of the main events I booked. We got an Eddie match, you know, you got Too Cold out there. Regal and Koloff, that's like a nice little TV title match. Like, I'd enjoy that more than, like, Ricky Steamboat defeats George South, but that would get a much better number. Oh shit, Ian Rotten is raring to go. That picture is from 2003 in Evansville, Indiana. That's not what we looked like in 92. Come on. These are my favorite profiles. Sachiko Ito is a Japanese woman who works as a referee. Thanks. Thanks, game. Ooh, 1,200 people for that Southeast House show. Alright, now we're cooking. Abdullah the Butcher tore his quad. That's rough. That might be the last you see of Abdullah the Butcher in WCW. Yeah, 11 months. Oh, low risk to perform that surgery. How long is his contract even? Oh, it's an ongoing we have him on a handshake deal? Brother. Paid him $2,000 to show. He's hurt for a year. Scott Steiner says, yeah, yeah, fuck him. Get him out of here. Surgery and then release. Oh, you guys are trying to be nice. I'm trying to just Get rid of him. All right, hold on. How much is the surgery? How much is the surgery? It doesn't even say. Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, great. Oh, and now it's down to 9 months. All right, well, listen. We took 3 months off for you, but we're still gonna let you go. You didn't get her on your show. Now Skiff's thinking like a promoter, you know. we'll send the bill to Giant Baba, and then we'll see what he does with it. At least I think it was an All Japan show. All wrestling last night doesn't say. Well, I don't see any All Japan. Maybe it was SMW. Does he work there? Whatever. Well, farewell, Abby. Good luck with your quad. Yeah, Bobby, yeah. Farewell, Bobby. IWCCW going bankrupt. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We can poach IRS. He's actually decently over, but he's also stinky. He's not good. I mean, he's putting up numbers in these tag matches, but you got to think that's just, yeah, he's getting a 63. It's pretty much entirely Randy Savage giving these good numbers. Although I would steal Ted DiBiase or Ultimate Warrior if given the chance. Kensuke news? Where? Oh. I mean, his stats aren't even very good. That's strange. I mean, I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, I guess he's putting up a 63, which isn't bad, but that's probably mostly from his overness in Japan. Yeah, probably. Ask his soon-to-be adopted son. Is he even born? I guess he would be. Yeah, was he 30? I don't know. We're talking about Nakajima. Sign return to pass the torch handshake deal to job on main event. No, we would have to steal him. They're going to take him back. We would have to out negotiate WWE, and I'm not going to do that to have a guy job on main event. You know what I mean? I mean, just out of curiosity now, what are they paying this guy? Oh, Barry Windham. Remember their 80s WWF tag title run? 27 a month. I mean, 27 a month isn't a lot, but I still don't want Mike Rotunda. I think Mike Rotunda stinks. I hated IRS. Not just because he was a heel or whatever, but boy, I watched a lot of long, boring matches where he sweat through his button-up shirt and did a chin lock, you know? You could leave the York Foundation. Shut up. We don't even do that gimmick. Those guys are just around losing matches. Gotta save our money for big stars like the British Bulldog. Sawa's healthy. Good to see. Scott Armstrong left WCW. Yeah, he signed that exclusive contract with All Japan, right? Yeah, good. Hey, good for him. I wasn't doing anything with him. Godspeed. LPWA is going bankrupt. Oh, that's the late. Yeah, we did look at this last time. This is the Women's Wrestling Federation. Or the Ladies Professional Wrestling Association. House show in New England, 800 fans. Is Dynamite in the game? I don't understand the question you're asking. All right, we got Saturday night taping right now. Dynamite Kid. Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, we've looked at it before. I don't remember if he's hurt or if he's just like on physical decline or something. What's his deal? He's unemployed. I mean, his stats are okay. Oh, I think this is what we were looking at. All of his physical stuff is like really low. So I think he's like cooked already. And all he's doing is like some indie shots here and there. I mean, he got a 75 and he's like on that random British indie show. Although it looks like he is very over in Canada and in England, which, yeah, that checks out. In fact, the U.S. seems to be the place where he's the least over. Anyway, we're in the Omni. Maybe someday we'll do these at other places besides Atlanta, but I don't know. I just feel like being authentic to the WCW experience right now. All right, we know we're doing Cactus and Brian Pillman in our main event. Can Brian Pillman brawl? No, he can't. All right, so we're gonna go like 4 fit. I'll give him 16. See what happens. 16. Pillman is winning with interference. From Steve Austin. And we're going to do an angle after where they beat him up. And they're like, oh no, Cactus, it's a 2-on-1. Sting can't help him because he's hurt. But then Sting limps out on one leg, and he's got a chair or a pipe or something, and he swings it around and they leave. Injured Sting saves Cactus from beat down. Alright, what else do we want to do here? I feel like everything is pretty much set up now. Let me look at this Halloween Havoc card. Sting and Pillman is officially announced. Vader and Bam Bam is officially announced. Austin and Cactus is one of the things that's not announced, but we're already working on that. Simmons and Steamboat is officially announced. Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal is announced. Arn and Dustin is announced. Regal Liger. Have I officially said Regal and Liger is happening? I mean, they've been feuding the whole time. But I don't think I have said, hey, at Halloween Havoc, that match is happening. And then you got Barry Windham and Eddie Guerrero, which is apparently on the card now. And then Tully and Severn. That's a lot of matches. That's too many. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, it's 9 matches. We could do 9 matches. It'll be fine. It's 92. Matches are short. All right, let's do Angle. Actually, let's do a match. Let's have Liger just win a match. Liger's another guy. It's like, I feel like he's just beating everybody. Have I done him in Waltman? That would be sick. They have not had a singles match. Let's go. 10 minutes. Hey, you guys want to steal the show? Liger wins, obviously. Then we'll do an angle afterwards. Liger calls out Regal. He wants him at Halloween Havoc. The match is made. Pretty straightforward. Don't trust either of these guys really to talk. So I'm going to go 3 minutes scripted. Liger calls out Regal. Match. Rematch is made for Halloween Havoc. Alright. Then similarly, we will do Barry Windham beating, I don't know. Oh, it should probably be one of the Cowboys. That would make the most sense. Barry Windham and Tracy Smothers just sounds like a good time, so I'm gonna book that. Yeah, they've never wrestled a singles match. Tracy Brawl. The game says Tracy is a meh brawler. Okay, cool, noted. I'm sure these guys could tell a story. I'm gonna give you guys a storytelling match. You're two old timers, 2 veterans. You guys go out there, you tell a story. That story is that Barry Windham is sending a message to Eddie Guerrero. And then I want Eddie to attack him afterwards, but Barry's gonna like fight him off. I'm just gonna rate them both on fighting, but what in my head what happens is Eddie comes out, they like fight. Barry kind of like gets the better of him a little bit. Eddie bails, and then Barry grabs a mic and he's like, I don't know your problem is Guerrero, but if you got a problem with me, we could settle it at Halloween Havoc. That kind of thing. Eddie attacks Barry. Barry fights him off. Match booked for HH. All right. I'm thinking about doing like a big dumb tag match. Something like all of the Dangerous Alliance working together. So it'd be like Rick Rude, Mike Awesome. Put Steve Austin out there since Pillman's in the main event. Although, I mean, we'll see Steve again later, but that's fine. And then, of course, Tully. And then they would be taking on Steiners. Dan. I mean, Sting would be great here, but we're like, oh, Sting's hurt. So who's... This looks like a job for Nikita Koloff. That's what this looks like. Yeah, it sure does. Although, actually... I wouldn't... We're gonna fuck this up a little bit. Let's do something a little different. 5v5. We're going crazy. Rick Rude. Mike Awesome. Tully. Dustin Rhodes. Sabu. Taken On. Rick Steiner. Scott Steiner. Dan Severn. Arn Anderson. Larry Z. Let's go! Nonsense! It's just craziness. 52 minutes. Oh, this is going to be a big thing that takes up a lot of time. See, these guys like 15, and then with the entrances, it's going to be like a 20-minute segment. Oh boy, what do I want here for a finish? I feel like Sabu is here to eat a pin, if we're being honest. Because he's, you know, he's Dustin's friend, and that's about it. This Donnie book is getting thrown out. No, I'm giving the people a finish, Skiff. I'm doing it. I'm going to do Arn over Sabu. Oh, Larry Z, get out of here. Dusty, tell him what to do. Yeah, that's right, a finish. And I'm good. Now, see, here's the thing. Afterwards, that's when we're going to do the big Donnybrook. Although, I can't even fit everyone in here. Big Donnybrook. Donnybrooke's one. It's one word, right? Donnybrook post-match fight. And that's going to be, like you said, where, you know, Dustin, he's going to try to get his heat back. So we're going to try to put the main players in here. Dustin, Rick. I guess Mike Awesome is a main player. I guess Tully is a main player. Then on this side it would be Dan, Rick, Scott. Then we would go with Arn. Just fight. Y'all fight. Everyone's fighting. Dusty to break it up. We're out of people. Dusty can't break this up. I feel like this 5v5 is like too good, and that should be the main event of a show or something. But also, it's a 5v5, and those don't tend to do well in AEW, or in AEW, in TEW, also in AEW probably. Yeah, that takes up a huge chunk of the show now, which is fine by me. Let's do. All right, here's where we'll do Dusty. We're going to do the babyface team cutting a promo before that match. So that'll be Arn and Larry Z talking to their new friends, Dan Severn and the Steiner brothers. And then as they're cutting that promo, Dusty's going to walk in. And he's going to talk about, like, oh, look at this. Look at this team. Guys being dudes. These are 5 great examples of great men in wrestling that I would love my son Dustin to model himself after. I need you guys to beat some sense into him tonight. So we'll do Arn can talk. Let's just do Arn and Dusty. This is 6 minutes now because it's Dusty talking. Dusty hypes up babyface team for 10-man tag. And we have 3 more minutes, and that's a show. Vader and Bam Bam. Oh, we of course have to do the Stan Hansen video. Then Simmons and Steamboat have not also been mentioned. That's some big names. Might not have the Stan Hansen video this week. Let's do... It's going to be Ricky Steamboat hyping up the match with Ron Simmons for the pay-per-view. Ricky Steamboat is a very white meat babyface. This will be a very white meat babyface promo. Steamboat hypes match against Simmons at HH. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea because Simmons and Vader have been teaming. So we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. We can give these guys like 5. We'll give them 6. Screw it. And they're going to hype both matches at the same damn time. Vader and Simmons hype their matches for Halloween Havoc. Ron, you're on screen now. Listen, you could go over on the minutes. That's the dirty secret of TEW. You could have a 90-minute show and book 95 minutes. They don't care. All right, how the hell am I going to do this? Because the 5v5 and the Donnybrook really feels like it would be the end of the show, but also, like, Sting coming out feels like the end of the show. I think we're going to open with the 5v5 and the Donnybrook, which is kind of crazy. Well, actually, we would open with Dusty's promo, I guess, but that's fine, too. Why does that say Svader? Vader and Patricia Liger. Liger calls it Regal. Match for Color and Havoc. Barry Windham versus Tracy Smothers. Very, yeah, I mean, we're starting off real strong, ended real strong, middle of stuff. But that's, you know, that's booking. I think this is a good show. I don't think we're going to get any penalties here for Cactus and Pillman, so I think that'll be good. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what I need to do here? You know what I need to do here to cheat? Is I need to go over here, and we need to advance the storyline of Sting and Pillman. And you know what? We're also advancing the storyline of oh, do we not have Cactus and Austin in here? Apparently we don't. All right, great. They might be in another one that I don't know what it is, but that's fine. We'll put them here. I'm going to say 86. I think it's a good show. Great start. Mostly Dusty here, but, you know, I'll take it. Turtle, what's up? You're in time for this batshit 10-man tag, which got an 82. Maybe this should have been the main event. I don't know if those guys will beat an 82, but this is a crazy match. About that had good wrestling and a decent reaction. Decent? That's what we're getting for all these guys? Decent? Alright. Rick Steiner was off his game, so this could have been even better. Oh, God, we had a million managers at ringside. I didn't think about that. Managers galore out there. Sabu did better than Mike Awesome. Yeah, I mean, that's not... Sabu is good. The problem with Sabu is he's off his game half the time. But yeah, I mean, he probably should be wrestling for the light heavyweight title, although Eddie is the champion now and they're both heels. But yeah, he mostly just hangs out with Dustin Rhodes, as one does. And then all these guys fought afterwards. Somehow Mike Awesome and Scott Steiner performed poorly, even though it was just all these guys fighting. And then, you know, we go to commercial break and we come back and, oh, we finally settled things down. Here's Vader and Ron Simmons talking about their upcoming matches at Halloween Havoc. Liger, Shaw, Waltman, 79. I forgot I said this to seal the show, because this was totally supposed to be the opener. And then I booked that crazy 10-man tag and was like, I guess this opens now? But whatever, that's fine. They did a good job. I mean, Liger did a good job. Sean Waltman was off his game and really got dragged to a good match here. And then Liger said, "Wrestle me at Halloween Havoc." In perfect English in my promo, because the game says I can do that. Everyone was like, hell yeah, brother. Ooh, 62. Tracy Smothers' gimmick is getting stale. Well, it kind of needs to be cowboy. That's kind of the whole gimmick. But, yeah. I really didn't think I was going to be booking Eddie Guerrero and Barry Windham in a singles match, but here we are. Oh. Oh. Never mind. We're fine. It's fine. No, this match rocked. It's probably getting sealed because you have 100 Cowboys. That is, I mean, fair. Most of them are friends, though, so... yeah, I think me, quote-unquote, cheating, although kind of not really, because we are advancing the storyline. It's Brian Pillman wrestling Sting's friend. But, yeah, adding the note of, like, hey, this is part of that storyline, I think helped us get this 92. Although, damn, Brian Pillman got a 91 and Cactus got an 83, so, you know. I gave this match away for free. What am I doing? Then 73 for staying hobbling out and being like, no, don't kill Cactus. He's my friend now. 87. Great show. I didn't think Pillman and Cactus were going to go that hard. I thought that match was going to get like an 84 or something. They went for it. Yay, we big now. Are we battling with the WWF now? That's probably not great for us. Okay, I guess there's only 2 happening, and I don't think we're in either of them, so that's fine. Dirty tricks. Ooh, I want to use some dirty tricks on the WWF. Anyway, let's fix Tracy Smothers. Oh, he's an old school heel. Oh, we can fix that. Jason is currently old school heel. Can't play dominant, comedy, swagger, badass, legitimate, or offbeat. Unstable. So what can he do? He can't do anything. He can't play dominant, comedy, swagger, badass, legitimate, Weasley underdog, or offbeat, unstable at all. No dominant. Gimmicky? I guess. Yeah, that's like the only one it doesn't say, right? Or it didn't say mysterious occult. I guess he could do that, but that would... Alright, we'll just do gimmicky, cartoonish, cowboy. That's a cartoon. You're a cowboy. Said George South also needed one. He's also an old school heel. Can't play legitimate, Weasley, underdog, or off. Alright. Oh, so he can do comedy? I'm also going to give you a gimmicky, cartoonish gimmick. George South, you're a redneck. Getting real creative here with these. Alright, we have Halloween Havoc in 10 days. And we have main event. Alright, so I think we'll probably do this main event and then call it. And then next stream I will have the go home shows and then Halloween Havoc. That'll be a stream. John Rambo. Oh, new guy. Oh, new guy. No. Wrestler's Court did not pay attention during a locker room meeting. Stan Hansen said he was guilty. Small positive. Great. Alright, speaking of Stan Hansen, we didn't get to play his video on Saturday night, so let's play his video here. Coming soon. Stan Hansen. I love that Stan has not even debuted yet. But he is just backstage running court. Alright, Alright, so Vader and Bam Bam, all they really had, and Simmons and Steamboat, all we had for those was really a promo on Saturday night. So I could put any of those guys in a match, and that would be a great main event, just like Vader or Bam Bam or Ricky Steamboat having a match. Damn, I really have had Vader just beat fucking everybody. Have I? Surely he's beaten the Z. He's never beaten the Z-Man. Unbelievable. No, the Z-Man is not getting a title shot. They're going to cut a post-match promo on Bam Bam. Also, to really hype up the Falls Count Anywhere match they're having at Halloween Havoc, I like to think of the match that Vader, threw Z-Man around the arena, threw him into the barricades, that kind of stuff. Took him up on the ramp, slammed him. etc., etc. Vader is gonna kill Bam Bam just like he did to Z-Man tonight. And then, you know what? Let's really spoil the folks here. Let's get him with Steamboat Squash too. Make the Z-Man take a sick bump. No. Ooh. Honestly, this might be better than the Vader match. Although, I don't know, Vader's getting like 90s. Maybe it won't be better than the Vader match. Look at them 8 minutes. Steamboat is going to win. We'll open with that and close with Vader. And then instead of cutting a promo, Ron Simmons is just going to attack him. Because Ron Simmons is a heel. I'm just going to have them fight afterwards. Steamboat. Brawl. Honestly, those 2 matches alone probably make this the best main event I've booked all year, maybe. Let's do... Sting is going to cut a promo with Cactus. Let's put him out there, too. They're going to talk about Pillman and Austin. Basically, Sting's going to cut a promo. He's like, you know, the doctors have been looking at my leg, and they think I'll be 100% by Halloween Havoc. They've cleared me to wrestle. Pillman, when I get my hands on you. And then Cactus is going to, you know, Steve Austin. It's me, Cactus Jack. Steve Austin. You've been causing a lot of trouble for me in the Stinger, and I want to make sure you don't get involved in that match of Halloween Havoc. So I want to wrestle you earlier that night to make sure nothing happens. Have you set up anything for the tab? Yeah, this Mike Awesome and Rick Rude are wrestling the Signers. They've been wrestling each other all show. They're having a spin the wheel, make the deal match. So listen, we gotta bring out the notepad because this card is booked now. Here, this is the full card. Halloween Havoc coming up. We got Sting and Pillman for the WCW title. That's your main event. We got Vader and Bam Bam with a false count anywhere. Spoiler: Stan Hansen's gonna debut after it. Steve Austin is going to take on Cactus Jack. Ron Simmons is going to take on Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. This is just Dustin and Arn in a singles match now. That got changed a little bit. The Steiners are going to take on Rick Rude and Mike Awesome in a spin the wheel to take the deal match. Steve Regal takes on Drew Thunder Liger for the TV title. This is now Barry Windham versus Eddie Guerrero. And Tully Blanchard will take on Dan Severn. It's a loaded card, folks. You make sure you're here next week. Tuesday at 8 o'clock Eastern. You can't miss a second of Halloween Havoc. Alright. Sorry. Sting says he is cleared for HH. Cactus challenges Austin to singles match. Alright. That's also going to do very well. This is going to be a great main event. Let's do something that's not going to be great. Let's do a 3v3 match. Let's do Barry Windham and his friends. Who do I want to put him out there with? I'm thinking Too Cold and Norman Smiley, as they're gonna take on Eddie Guerrero. Let's do the original two Pistols. Him and Steve Armstrong. Barry Windham is absolutely pinning Steve Armstrong. Then we're doing an angle afterwards where Eddie is going to sucker punch Barry Windham. Eddie sucker punches Barry while he is celebrating. Then runs away. Fighting, selling, 3 minutes, sure. We got 5 more minutes. And we can go either way because I've pretty much nailed the ratio, but the next 5 minutes will swing it one way or the other. I feel like there's plenty of matches here, so we can just let someone cook on the mic for 5 minutes. Is there anyone I want to test? You know, we've heard a lot from Rude and Awesome about this Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. Let's hear from the Steiners. Let's hear from Rick Steiner and Scott Steiner and their manager, Magnum TA. I'm going to let them cook for 6 minutes. Might be a bad idea. They're going to talk about Rick and Mike. They're basically going to talk about how they think it's so funny that Paul Lee is so upset about the Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal stipulation. They love it. They think this is the kind of great ideas that WCW needs. That's going to bring them into the future. They think all the fans that have seen them on the street, they're stopping them and telling them how much they love Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. It's Halloween Havoc. Don't miss it, folks. Signers love Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. Stip. Mock Paulie. Giving both these guys live mic could backfire. You know, it's 1992 and it's like the boring Steiners. I keep trying to get them to cook and they never cook. I keep trying and it's just like, you know, boring. Like we went to Michigan and we're wrestlers, Steiner brothers. They're just gonna be like, oh yeah, we love it. It's a great stipulation. He hasn't been Big Papa Pumpified yet. What do we open with? We open with Ricky Steamboat. We absolutely open with Ricky Steamboat. And then the Steiners promo, sure. Barry Windham gets punched. Sting, coming soon, Stan Hansen. Right before the Vader match, that's subtle. Vader and Z-Man. Vader's gonna kill Dan. Yeah, that's a show. 75? This is like a really good main event. Yeah, Steamboat and Jerry Lynn got 76. I mean, Jerry Lynn getting a 51 for a guy I don't push at all. I will take that. Then a 69 for fighting Ron Simmons. And then these, yeah, they got a 60. It was just fine. They just got a fine promo. Where they were like, yeah, Spin the Wheel, Make the Deal. The fans love it. Everyone's telling us how excited they are. We're excited. We can't wait for Sunday, October 30th, or whatever day the pay-per-view is. Make sure to call in. You're in demand. Call them ahead of time on the phone. It's 1992. You have to call someone on a telephone and actually tell them with your voice that you want to pay money for pro wrestling. It's a sad time. No wonder they couldn't get these pay-per-view buy rates up. Hey, a 61 for this. I mean, it's all Barry Windham, basically, and Eddie, but, hey, you know, These band versus cowboy matches have been getting like 50s, so I'm very happy with the 61. I always click the wrong one. Are you sure you wish to continue? No, I don't want to continue. Yes, I want to change Tracy Smothers' gimmick. Tracy Smothers is a cowboy gimmick or adequate? Okay, that's fine. And then Eddie punched him. Roll the quarters? Who can say? Maybe. Then these guys got 92. That checks out. They cooked. Great promo. Cactus and Steve Austin might also be like low-key good, although I think I might have forgot to set up a storyline for them, so that's awesome. 67 for just, hey, here's videos of Dan Hansen lariat hitting people with lariats in Japan. Now he's gonna do that here. Y'all like that, right? Yeah, Vader and Z-Man got a 78, which is all Vader. And then he said he was going to kill Bam Bam Bigelow. 80! Wow! I was too generous on this episode of Main Event. This is the B show to end all B shows. This is better than some of our Saturday nights. I'm kind of surprised it gave us an 80, considering we only had one thing over an 80, but it was very over an 80. We had a 92. I don't know. Not going to question it. He is better than Collision. I mean, listen. You said it. I didn't say it. Jerry Lawler's going to Portland. Alright, we'll go ahead a day or two here, but just in case anything crazy happens. But that's pretty much going to be it for this stream. Like I was saying, next one we will have the go-home shows and then Halloween Havoc. So that'll be a heck of an episode. House show, Mid-Atlantic. Ooh, we're drawn in the Mid-Atlantic. Okay. So let me just double check that. Yeah, Halloween Havoc's in 8 days. Yeah. What day is Halloween Havoc on? It's on a Sunday. Okay. It's currently Saturday. Yeah, that will be fine. Yeah, let's just end it here. So, Thursday will be me and Nick. And then, let me see here. It is next Tuesday is the day after Christmas. So, I'm pretty sure I'll do a stream the day after Christmas, but I can't say with 100% because I'm not going anywhere. I'll be home, but you know, I'll say that one's 50-50. We'll see about that. But Thursday is still on, and then the Thursday after that should also be fine because that's just a random. Yeah, that's just the 28th of December, so that should be fine too. But next Tuesday we'll see. Give a follow to the Twitter at TIR Wrestling. I'll keep you updated on if it's happening or not. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys on Thursday for AEW. Peace.